How did you meet your spouse? I was in the army, stationed in Germany. One night I was out with my buddies and we ended up at a bar. I noticed a girl sitting alone and I couldn't take my eyes off her. She was stunning. My friends dared me to go talk to her, and after a few drinks, I finally did. We hit it off immediately. We talked for hours, and I felt a connection I had never felt before. We exchanged numbers, and I promised to call her the next day. However, the next day, I was called into my superior's office and told that I was being deployed to Iraq. I didn't have time to call her, and I left without saying goodbye. I spent the next year in Iraq thinking about her every day. When I finally returned to Germany, I tried to find her, but I had lost her number, and I couldn't remember her last name. I was devastated. Fast forward 20 years and I'm now living in the US. One day I was at a coffee shop and I saw a woman who looked exactly like her. I couldn't believe it. I walked up to her and asked if her name was Sarah. She looked at me and I could see the recognition in her eyes. It was her. We talked for hours, and it turns out she had moved to the US a few years after I left. We reconnected and we've been together ever since.